Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel Nike Does Programming, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a simple calculator program in this, so you can do it with switch cases. So let's like dive into this. Okay, so as you can see I have my C compiler here, and by the way, thanks for the 4 subscribers I got. I know it's not a lot, but for my first video I got like 13 views, and yeah, that's quite good. So I'm gonna do just a minute, wait a minute. I'm gonna switch it off. Yep. Okay. So here we go. So for this program, we're gonna use the concept of switch. So I'm gonna like give you a brief detail about what is switch. So in this, the main switch, any name, case, case one, break, case until case, so 1 2 3 4 till end you can have it. So and break, then default is a main, and then break. So this is like the basic syntax of switch. Here you can see this, and we're gonna use this concept to do our calculator program. So it's not anything hi-fi. Even if you have no knowledge about how to do like how to program, you can just install this Turbo C++ compiler and you can just like start away coding. So if you guys have seen my last video, you know what this is. So include stdio.h, include conio.h. So if you don't know what this is, I'm gonna explain to you again. This is like standard input output.h, so stdio.h. Then you have conditional input and output. So if you use switch, if, elif or else, like any conditional input output if you're getting, this helps to run it. So now we're gonna go for void main. So this is a function, and in every function, if you have to do a program, it always goes inside a function. So you do this, clear screen is important. Clear screen, get ch, you do this, then yeah, boom. So this is the basic, as I've said you last time, it's the basic syntax for any program out there. So if you're doing any basic program, you have to do this. So like this is a must. So let's start. So if you can see, we are going to the basic ideology for this is we get an operator. So getting an operator, so that might be plus, minus, that is plus, minus, division, multiplication. So plus, minus, division and multiplication. Okay, so before that we need to get some numbers, right? So getting a number as well. Okay, so we know what we need to get. We need to get an operator, we need to get numbers. So we're gonna declare the variables to store this data in something. So integer num1, num2, and op, we'll set it as op. So number 1 is obviously your first input, number 2 is second input number, and third is operator. So yeah, you're going to enter number 1, number 2, and you're going to add it, minus it, divide it, subtract, whichever you like. So let's get the input now. So getting input, so let's do it. So printf, enter any number. This seems right? So enter any first number. So we're gonna scan the input by, let's say, %d and num1. So this is your first number. Then we do the same thing again, enter number, enter second number. We do this, we scan it again, we say %d and num2. So you get this. So we got the input. Now we're going to get the input for the operators. So printf, enter a suitable operator. So we're gonna say like 1, enter, okay, we can do it like this. enter 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Yeah, that seems about right. So we're doing this. Yeah, so scanf, so you're getting 4 input, right? So I mean percentage %d comma %. Okay, so we forget here to put the %, so it's really important, guys. You need to put an % symbol here because it needs to get taken over to this integer, right? So I'm going to take you through this in some time. So I'm going to close this. So here comes the main part of the program. So as I said the switch. So switch, we're going to put a switch and OP. So this is the operator. So I'll let you know what this is in a brief moment. So we put the switch, then we do case 1. So as we know, case 1 right here is for addition, right? So you're gonna add two numbers, so %d plus %d is equal to %d, comma. So this % is nothing but number 1, right? So number 1, comma. This percentage is number 2, and this percentage is nothing but the addition of 1 and 2. So num1 plus num2. So as you can see here, we are not assigning any and percentage symbol, so this gets assigned to this. So this is the importance of the and percentage. So if you put an and percentage, it will take you to this integer numbers and all. So I'll let you know why this takes it here in some time. So you do this and you'll do this. Okay, and the main thing you don't have to forget, just a minute, num1 plus num2. Okay, yeah, so the main thing you have to not to forget, that is break statements. So break statements are pretty much important in these type of in this type of switch operators. So I'm gonna do this. Actually, I'm gonna do case 2. So %d minus %d is equal to %d. So here we do is nothing but we add number 1, number 2, and subtraction of num1 minus num2, and that's it. So and break it. Then case 3, we take %d star %d is equal to %d, comma num1, comma num2, comma num1 star num2. So I think this so I don't think you need to have a I don't think you need semicolons and brackets for this because we didn't assign it brackets in the first place. I'm sorry, guys. So and then you do it as a break. So break it. Case 4. Nothing but it's division, right? So %d slash %d is equal to %d. You do this num1, comma num2, comma num1 slash 1, 2, and then you break it off. So this is the basic operators which we have assigned, and we're gonna add some default statement that is nothing but printf enter a suitable operator. So this is because if the user accidentally types or knowingly or unknowingly types a number greater than or lesser than 4, then we need to have a statement to let them know that they put a wrong statement out there. So remember, you have to close this curly brackets here as you started off. So you're going to close it, and as you know, we have the get seed somewhere down below in the bottom somewhere. Yep, here it is. So you're going to take it back up, bada bing bada boom. So there you go. You have the, so let's like run it, then I'll let you know what I did in this. Okay, so Alt R. Oh, before that, Alt C. I always need to compile. So this is showing me errors. Okay, so statement missing. So I did a big oopsie. That is, I think I did put a semicolon here So as you can see, let's compile it again. Error. So yeah, so I'm missing 24 and 26. So 24. Okay, so as you can see, the semicolons are really important for every single line in C program, in terms of C programming. Okay, so as you can see, every line has a semicolon in the end, so make sure you remember to do it. So compile it, and it's a success. Okay, so it's a success. Let's run it. So let's say enter in number, so I put 2. Second number I'll put 4, and it's what do you guys want to do? So we'll subtract, I guess. Yeah, we'll add. Okay, so it's not printing anything. Why is it not printing? Can you guys think why is it not printing? So it's because we haven't printed it out. Let's do it. So this is like some blunder mistakes which I do when I do this programming. Okay, so I didn't print it out, so that program was like, what should I do now? It was like it got stuck. If you don't allow it to, I don't know why I did such a big blunder, right? Oh god. So this is a common mistakes, I guess, each programmer does. But the main thing you gotta know is how do you make sure you correct these mistakes, like as I'm doing. So you need to know how to correct this mistake. So it's success. Let's try and run it. Enter a number 12, second number 10. We do subtraction, so it does it. So 12 minus 10 is 2. So it's clearly working. Let's do it for everything. So 12, 10, we do 1, 22. Okay, run. 12, 10, 3, 120. Nice. Run. 12, 10, 4, 1. That's good. Oh, well, I don't know what I did there, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. 12, 10. If you put 5, say enter a suitable, so it's running. So let me now walk you guys through this video. So what happens here is, okay, so main, you know this and all. Alright, okay. So you're getting a number input and hashtag num1. It gets stored here, right? Then it goes here. Enter a second number, so it goes num2. So it stores this number. It goes up here num2, and then it gets the input for this 1, 2, or 3, and 4. It gets stored in the operator. So it does that, and then we come here. So it checks the operator which has been stored. So if you put 1 here, it comes here in the 1. So in case 1, it brings it up here. So we put 1 there, right? So it checks the case 1. It prints the number 1. So in case if you put 1 in num1, it stores here as 1, and if you put 2 in num2, it gets stored as 2 here. So it adds it and it gets stored here, but we have written the condition for this %d as num1 plus num2, right? So it adds the first 2 numbers. So in that case, we are given 1 plus 2, it gives out 3, and in our case we did 12 plus 10, so it's 22. So it works for everything. If you put 2 here, then it does the same for everything, and default is printf enter a suitable operator. So I guess this was a fairly easy program for you guys to do. I tried my best of explaining it. I think I might be lacking in some terms. I think I have not explained some parts properly, but you guys gotta remember it's an easy like it's a basic beginner program and like a small program like calculator. But if you think about it, it's like you're saying like doing a calculator seems like a big program, but it's not. You can do it with switch operators, and there's many other ways of doing it, but I think so this is the easy and simplest way you can teach this. So if you guys let me know how I did in this video, like your thoughts, and if you liked it, please like this video, share it to your friends, subscribe, and one more thing I wanted to say, that with this switch you can also do for the vowels. So you can, for A, E, I, O, U, you can check if the character has vowels. So I'll give it to you as an assignment. Like you can try to do like finding if the character is a vowel or not. So you can do that using this switch operator. Let me see if you guys can hack through it, and let me know in the comment section below if you know the answer for that. So it's been your boy, Nike Does Programming. I think that this is kind of a lengthy video, but doesn't mind. I hope you liked it. Peace out.